Now we're going to look at the effect of the cocoa, which speeds the player up so they can cover more ground, and there's some comments which is quite good. I might add an extra bit of time to minutes as well so people can wait, get some more time to complete the thing. It's it's got a bit of caffeine in it, so the player moves a bit faster. That's the whole point of this. So I'm going to make a new group. I'm going to call this Cocoa Effects. And this is going to change the text labels on the top of the top of the screen, and it's going to give beneficial effects to the player, and it's going to come up with some little remarks. So first of all, this is triggered by the first event, which is when player is in collision with another object, which is cocoa. There it is. And when my player's in collision with it, we do a sound of slurping. So play, and we'll keep this at the same volume because people normally slurp quite loudly. So we've got our slurping sound, and then what we're going to do is we're going to control what comment is made by adding 1 to our cocoa drink global number, and then we're going to relate that back to our comments. It's a bit like a homemade array without an array in it, essentially. So it could be an array, but we're basically adding a value to it. So we're running off what the value of the cocoa drink is. So add action system, add to cocoa drink the value of 1. So we're adding 1 to the cocoa drink, and then we're going to add 4 extra seconds to our minute. So add 2. 4 seconds, that gives a bit more time to our player. And then we're going to speed the player up because they're having a bit of a caffeine hit. So we're going to get them to the animation speed to speed up to 30 frames a second. So they're moving a bit faster. And in player box, we're going to set our 8 direction speed. So set speed, going to set that to 800 because they've got that caffeine going in their system. And then I'm going to disable the collisions of the cocoa. So disable just for a short period of time. So because if my player keeps hitting the cocoa, different things will happen. So if we actually disable the amount of times you can actually hit the cocoa, then you can get a nice clear sound. In fact, I'll demonstrate that. I'll leave that out and then we'll test it. Okay, so going to wait 10 seconds. That's going to be part of our enabling and disabling. And then, so I'm going to wait now. So system wait 10 seconds. So that gives your higher speed setting for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to set my animation speed back to 10. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it and drag it down. I'm going to set that to 10. And then I'm going to set my 8 direction speed. I'm going to set that back to 400. Okay, so let's see what happens now when we hit the cocoa. See, just sort of sounds a bit weird. So what we want to do is we can disable the collisions of cocoa. So add event, enable collisions. Let's enable Yeah, so they're disabled. So where do we put that? Under 8 direction speed. So we wait 10 seconds. So you can't hit it and you can't make anything happen. So we're going to copy this and paste it, put it underneath the 10 seconds, and then enable it again. So now what happens is this. Ah, that's better. We haven't got any comments yet, but you can see that it takes a bit of time, and you can't. There it works again. You can see our little animations speeding up, so that's quite good. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to be able to set the text, because it's adding 1 to the cocoa drink. And do you remember back here I actually had set cocoa drink to 0. So every time you get a key, we reset. So we get this impression of randomness without actually using randomness. Okay. So all I need to do is system compare variable is equal to 1. So when we're not bunny hit, cocoa drink, come on. Cocoa drink is equal to 1. We can change the text of comments. So, oops. So we can set text of comments. So set text. And in here we'll put our comment. So I'm going to go yum, yum. Okay, so it's been set to 0. And when we add 1 to it, it goes to 1. So when my player goes over it, we should get yum, yum. There we are. We've got yum, yum, which is great. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put in 6 different effects, each with a different type. What I'm going to do is, I've already done it, clearly, because I'm slightly prepared, I would hope. Copy. Just going to paste in all my effects. So I've got cocoa drink 1, yum yum. Oh, that warms the hands. So every time we go over it, in that stage, in that section, when you haven't hit a key, you're going to get a different comment. So let's see what the effect of that is. Here's our character moving on. Yum yum. Nothing is going to happen for 10 seconds. So let's wait and go over. Oh. Oh, that warms the hands. There we are. So we've got this. But now if I take the key, I've reset my global variable. And we've got yum yum. So we have all these different things happening. We could wait a bit of time and actually set that to nothing if we wanted, but we're not going to do that for this one. Okay, so that's the next stage done.